Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Aditya. Now I am going to explain about a simple project that is mini project. I will show the output how we'll get. This is how our basic layout looks like. First we'll have a image over here and we'll have some GIFs, and if we want to click no, then it jumps like this. If we click yes, it shows some another GIF. Now we'll look after the code. This is our basic HTML code. In this, first we are taking the document after HTML and language as English. In head file, we have some meta information and we have linked the style sheet using relation and a favicon. It's my icon, and title is Do You Know Me? And in body, we have a image tag and a container. In container, we have two images and two buttons. These buttons are yes and no buttons, and these images are that GIFs. Now, in a folder, I have taken I have taken a folder called Know Me. In that Know Me, there is a folder called Chit Chat. In the Chit Chat, I have loaded these files and these images. If you want to see the images, then we can tap there and we can see. It's a GIF, and this is the image, and this is the logo, and this is S type. We have added a script called script.js using the source link. Now we look after the CSS file. In CSS, we have given a basic margin of 0 and padding of 0 and box sizing as border box. First, we'll hide the display as none. This hide is basically from here, which is the second image as image. In first, we will keep it as hiding, and next display none. If we do the display none, then initially we can't see the image or GIF. For body, we have given a padding and width and minimum height and background color, linear color, and display flex and flex direction column. For heading, that is image, display flex and width and margin and filter, we have using a drop shadow option to see the shadow of the image in container. Container is basically our that part of CSS which contains two images and two buttons. In CSS, we have flex 1 and next position relative isolation isolate and maximum width of 1200 pixels. Margin inline is auto. Next, for images, we have some positions and we have kept the images center by using top and left, and we have translated also. Image 1 width is different, image 2 width is different, and next button position of the button is absolute, and we have to calculate by using top and minimum width, padding, etc. Outline we have given us none because inbuiltly button has some outline. We have disabled it, border also none, and box shadow, etc. Cursor we are going to give pointer. What it means, I'll show you. If we hover S button, if we keep the mouse like this, cursor, it will show the hand symbol like this. If we roll out the page, if we keep our mouse over there, it will jump. If we see over the S, then it will show the hand symbol like this. And next, pointer cursor. We'll call it as pointer cursor. And we are giving some transition also. When you hover, some change is occurring like this. Slight change, slight opacity decrease type we are going to observe. It is because of hovering property. And if the button is left is this position is fixed, button S is 50% from left and transform translate X like that. And Z index we have given 1. For no button, it's like 50% plus 1 rem extra because two buttons should not be at the same position, should be beside. Transition we have given some transition is transition and Z index we have given as 2. If we give the Z index 2, then if we want some properties, if we link the CSS and JavaScript, in JavaScript we can access, if we see in the output, it's like if we reload the page, first it's like the page is like this. On here there is a present and gray, but in this GIF we have another GIF which is backside overlap to the GIF. It is foreground and it is back. Another one is background. If we click S, then the above glitch is going to be erased out and the hide property will be removed and it will be applied to the S. Now we'll see JavaScript code also. In script.js, first we'll access the container by using get element ID and we'll get image1, image2 and S button and no button. To calculate random number, we have some function. I will say it later. But first of all, for button no, we have given a event listener like mouse over. Mouse over means if we keep the mouse to a certain point, it should be hover or sometimes like that. And we have given a event in this is a arrow function. In this arrow function, we have container height, container width, container and button height, button width, and button top left. By using get bounding client rect, we can find the height of the container and width of the container and anything tops left and etc etc. If we see the MDN references like this, we'll get to know how it functions like this. Top, we can access top, left, bottom, right, etc etc. It is all about this part and we are keeping the new button as button top and new left as button left and we are giving math ABS means absolute value. It will return the value as number only. Container height by 3 and we should develop a random number that should be in the container height and button height. To that we are using a functions concept. Here it is a function and in the function we'll give two inputs that is 0 and container height minus button height. Now we'll see the function. In get random number we have minimum value and maximum value. Now math.floor means if we keep math.random it shows the point values like 0.91, 0.12 like that. If we keep the floor then it shows 0, 0 point something or 0, just a integer value. Now we will multiply with maximum plus maximum minus minimum plus 1. Then it returns if for example if it is value is, if we keep the maximum minus minimum value is 9, means it returns the value from, that is 8 to 0. 8 to 0 only it will return, not 9. Then we are giving the minimum, and we are exporting this number by using return type, and we are taking in it new top. And next, in the same way we are giving to the top and left. Then we are using again floor function. If anything occurs like not a number, then we can give a floor. Then for a button no, we are giving some style properties, that is top. To give the top, we have mat.floor and that value plus pixels. Why? Because distance is measured in pixels, width and height is measured in pixels. And lastly, we are closing this event listener from here to here, then here. Then if button is S, if we click button S, then what should the change? If we click button S, then an event occurs, that is hidden part is added for button no, and image 1 is added hide, and image 2 is hided as remove. Means on the first GIF we'll get the second GIF. Once I will show again. I'll reload the page. First the GIF is like this. When I click the button, then this S GIF is coming. First GIF is hidden and second GIF is unhidden here. Thanks for watching my video. Do subscribe my channel.